All right, let's go. One Mogwai Marshal, one Grenzo, one Sting Scourger, one Krenko as our fun ofs. Yeah. I'm gonna run a league with this. We're gonna see how dumb it is. It's possible that I should be playing Winstigator with this instead of Pile Drivers, but I kind of want Chainwhirler main to clear the way for these Pile Drivers and stuff. Do this. All right, DAZE Gobos, let's go. Easy 5-0. Submerge. Seems kind of sketch. Yeah, Trevor's so good with so many War Chief, right? It's a soggy bottom, boys. Oh, we're on the draw. DAZE is bad, huh? I'm excited for this. All right. This is a hand. For some reason, I have war stuck in my head. Like, whoa. Yeah. What is for good for absolutely nothing? Say it again. I think it's because I was listening to Mouth Dreams. Neil Ciceriga's latest album. Fucking genius if you haven't listened to it. It's just the absolute best. Opponent rolls to 6. ACVC, yeah. ACVC is great. AC's train. I guess I should change my stream title, huh? Oh no. Oh, he's Kermit Prospector. We're okay. It's a little scary though. DAZE, no. Oh man, imagine we'd like gotten to DAZE a Hogak there. I really don't want to draw any more lands, so I'm gonna fetch Bulk, Skirk Prospector. I've not crammed Oko into Goblins, mostly because I'm never gonna buy Okos. So expensive, right? Oh, I'm ready for the messages. Spicy? Yeah. Drops. Yeah, doesn't just right. Interesting. Okay, well, they're attacking so they can't convoke Yak most likely, so. Oh my god, I want to DAZE Hogak so bad. Bloodcast. Not the best draw. Probably getting gacked next turn. But you know, there's a chance. Oh, not getting gacked. Sweet. It's Gravecrawler. Miss a land drop? No! Stop it. My god, stop. Flooding. Gonna goad Stitcher Supplier here. Fork sticks to follow. Is anyone else hearing it twice? Not just me. All right. Is it? Yeah, it's supposed to only play once. Yeah. I'm gonna go. This is the most fair shit in the universe going on. Not attacking with Grave Caller. The creature that cannot block is interesting. I guess they're thinking about if they mill Gak. Right. Bridge from below Cabal Therapy. Well, if our hand wasn't shit, we'd be in a good spot. Do I give him a token? No. And it's so bad. Oh man. I guess we can board in Sting, Trash, Surgical, Kinesis, Cage Relic, yeah. We've got a pretty solid sideboard here. If we get Gacked here, we get Gacked here. No Razor Fin, I know, it's lame. What's the record? We just started with this particular deck. No! Stop it. Alright, don't think we can beat a Hogak here. Seems unlikely. Oh my god, we've also drawn 0 spells. 2, 4, 6, 14, so we have to chump. Feels bad. Probably could have raced if we, you know, had spells. Yeah, I have not drawn a spell this game. Nice. Quality. All right. Bam, bam. It's this, and this. Bolts? Not super against bolts. Renzo's bad in this matchup. Board out Vials. Ringleader. Kranko's quite good. I don't have that much removal, so I am going to board in 1 bolt. Shave 1 pile driver. Let's do this. I could shave a land. Could a basic mountain. Or cavern. Cavern's just worse. Oh, new to the stream. Oh, you saw the CP video? Nice. Format's favorite the goblins. I mean, I basically only play Legacy. I don't even have cards for any other format. I sold some modern stuff. I played modern like twice. A little down on Legacy right now, but historically I've only played Legacy on the stream. Appreciate you following. I'm glad you saw the CFB thing. Playing Soggy Bottom Boys, aka DAZE Goblins. Nope. Wow, that's a hand. This is a hand right here. Nathan did. Bloodcast, sure. Oh, that's awesome, Kirksworks. Goblin. Uncounterable Sting Scourger. LFG. If we hit a Skirk Prospector off of this Muxus, we can cast Cage. Really? Roll the dice, hit something nice. It's kind of disappointing. Hit another Muxus. Unlucky. Only 10 mana of stuff. Yeah. Also, if they put any bridges in the yard, they're going to die in upkeep to Sting Scourger Echo. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Pretty sure we can easily beat Hogak here, actually. Just have the most enormous dude. Oh, wow. All right. All right, no need to activate Krenko now because I'm just going to cast my Lackey, so. Okay. Can I? We're going to block the Muxus anyway. Doesn't matter, I think. It's an 11/11. Yeah. Guess they could technically ultra kill me somehow. Oh, yeah, you can't ultra kill through Cage. Yeah, that's right. Because you have to cast Hogak out of the graveyard multiple times. We good. I did miss playing with Krenko. Oh, it tells you how many goblins you control now? That's neat. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Brick? Not quite. Yeah, we haven't cast a single Daze. What's up with that? Okay. Still not gonna get there, I think. Yep. Uh-huh. Um, I guess I could have activated Krenko there. Nah, doesn't matter. All right. And away we go. I will keep this one. Oh, and I get to pop the bridge. Calculated. Friggin' calculated. Wait, did I whiff? Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a cage in play. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, wow. We exiled Trash Master. It's fine. I guess if they have Force of Vigor here, we could die. Did I say anything? Ah! Not like this, chat. That's why Krenko is bad. Get McFucked. That's how it feels. Do they have to get lucky? It doesn't feel like they have to get lucky. Yeah, so popping the bridge was pretty important. That's true. It's our last card, Hogak. All right, got there. Okay, that was a game. That was a game. I wonder if I want Spell Pierce or like Piercing Force of Vigor. Like Ball Therapy. Better than Daze. Board another bolt on the play. Let's see. Let's see what happens. The thing about Daze is that if they can cast turn 2 Hogak, they can often cast it around a Daze, right? Because they go 1-drop into 1-drop. This hand's yikes. Oh yeah, Cardboard Live is just not. Oh, hello. This Daze isn't even good as a question. Should I bottom the Daze? Record, we're in game 3 of round 1. I mean, I can go Bolt plus Daze. Fuck it. We'll try it. Crap. Careful study. They did see the Daze off of Amux's Flip game 1, so Cast altar. Do it. I have nothing. Yeah, he saw it, but he expects it. Yeah. Oh, they're passing. Interesting. All right. Ooh, lackey. Lackey. I have like trophy or something. Lackey. Oh. I'd probably not Daze Assassin's Trophy there. No fun. Ball therapy me. Oh, I should have bolted that in response, I think. Yeah, no, bolting that in response is bad. They just play land and none. Really bad. Punt's probably like, what the f is going on? No land makes me want to bolt now. You can always pitch to Pyrokinesis, it's fine. Land is nice. Probably should have fetched. I do like that we have enough burn to kill Hogak, technically. Bolt plus Kinesis plus Greater Maker. Just a cool 9 damage. Flashback therapy. Got me. And pile driver. It's fair. Interesting. All right. This game's so weird. Got a Bloodghast. Granzo would be sick. We boarded out the Granzo. Alright, don't want to draw land. Probably worse than one of the creatures I boarded out, but you know. Like, what did I cut? Ring leader, jump palm, pile driver. Pile driver would have been nice. Well, in the shitty creature battle, we are winning. Yeah, I just boarded in Pierce for altar, but that was probably dumb. Oh no, I boarded in for Force of Vigor. Maverick. Very dependent on whether or not you draw Pyrokinesis a lot of the time. Boo! Can't quite do it. All a red card. Ruckus. Well, at least it was a red card. Attack with Lackey. Or I just Pyrokinesis 1/1, 2, 5. Nah. Actually, attack like this. We just have to get any damage on the Hokak. These counter spells look really bad. We're learning. Attacking with Crater Maker may have been bad too, but eh. Okay. They're kind of close to dying. Maybe we can just race. I need to pitch Lackey to Pyrokinesis. I don't think you should be losing that much to lands, and I don't think Instigator is the way to solve that issue. The way to win lands is like experience. The better player usually wins the lands matchup. Unless they just like have the nuts, like turn 2 Lage, but you don't really play around turn 2 Lage. You just beat their other draws. Okay. So that's one short. Oh, Sting Scourger. I don't think Sting Scourger is like very good for that purpose either, to be honest. Thrashmaster is a draw. Oh. Oh. Gonna hard cast the Daze. Or no, I can just Daze. Counter spells. They're in our deck. Uh-huh. Do you have a response? We win! We win! Oh my god. Oh, we draw Stink Scourger! 100% win rate. Alright, I gotta grab some water and update the stream thing. I will be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back and I'm ready to meme. Match. Oh, it's the Salty Mapper player from round 1 of last league? Any tips for lands? Hard to get into too much detail. Got a cyborg guy on my Patreon that talks about lands a good bit. An exclamation point Patreon to check that out. I have some other tips against. I have some like play patterns that I think I mentioned lands a few times. This hand, probably a mulligan. Well, let's get Maverick. Well, Vile's pretty good against Maverick. I think Collector Roof, it's really bad. Chain Whirler's really good, though. I think we can do better. I don't know. Mulliganing double Vile seems dumb, but... that hand just, like, loses to too many things. All right. They're not going to see this DAZE coming. It has DAZE, so it's good. The question is, do we DAZE the Mana Dork or we DAZE the Knight on turn 2? I could have DAZed that. Probably not correct, but... DAZE plus Haymakers are good. I don't know if what we have qualifies as Haymakers exactly. I think we let this go and then try to DAZE their second play. Watch out, 2 Volcanics. Yes, the problem with the last hand is that it literally died to... Oh. Boo. Fuck DAZE. DAZE sucks. All my homies hate DAZE. Yeah, so if they got on turn 1 Hierarch and then turn 2 Greenstone for 2, we just like die. Oh. Oh. Oh, this card's so dumb. Can't block because of Hierarch, so... If they trade, I will be ecstatic. Gem Palm Incinerator would have been like the nut rip there. Ooh, that's not good. Wow, they've drawn a lot of 1-drops. This feels like decay. All right. Okay. Chain Whirler? That's good. I don't think they'll block. Maybe they will. I just hope they level this thing up and attack me and then they die. A removal. Yes. Got a 4/4. 5/5. Cool. Okay. Huh. First. We're 1-0. We beat Hogak. No, don't you dare kill my war chief right now. Let's grab... Yeah, I think we grab Chain Whirler. We'd get Krenko. Probably gonna kill my war chief. So they can activate Reclaimer, make it a 3/4 after blocks. His attack isn't even very good, to be honest. Hmm. Jump Home is like the prudent thing. Chain Whirler. Interesting. Let me go to attacks. 2, 4, 6. I have to block one of the pile drivers. Yeah, getting... Just hold back War Chief. Yeah, that was not the right time to do that, opponent. They could have blown me out so hard. Yeah. All right. Shinro's kind of feels bad now. Fine. I can get Wasteland. All right. I regret my line. I regret my line. It was not very good. I got Cradle. Okay. Sure. I guess this is a 2-turn clock. Hmm. All right. I might be dead. Excavator. Tap for 3. It's at level 3. Yeah, I can't really beat this. They didn't Wasteland me? All right, yeah, I can't win from here. Kind of lame. Plow plus decay, pretty good, I guess. Pierce. Not great. Relic, eh. Power Driver's not good in this matchup. But we can't cut too many of them. Trash Master, eh. Do this. Look at this curve. Nice mana base me. Alright, well. Hopefully we draw something good for the lackey. I think we can get basic. We draw Daze, we might want to go lackey plus wasteland next turn. This makes him think about Daze as well. Lanes. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh, but we have the Daze there. The Daze there. And we're there. Alright, well. A reasonable spot now. That was a good draw. If we had a cantrip enforceable. Innovative idea. Let's kill this thing. It's out of hand. There's one like mono 1-drop Maverick. Please don't play. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this card. Bolt. Fucking 2/3. Alright, we get double wasteland and lose. I had a really good hand, to be fair. Yeah. Sure love they printed Green Crucible. Kind of hate this card. Bolt, please. Pyrokinesis. Alright. We lost to Maverick, whatever. Makes sense that our deck would get worse against Maverick. Leaning into War Chief Piledriver does not work well against Maverick. Ramen was like the healthiest possible card for Legacy. I mean, it's not bad for the health of Legacy. I just don't like its play patterns because all it does is waste lock you. I don't know about you, but that's like kind of boring. All right, on the play, Lackey plus Daze. Let's go. All right, well, was that any different from KOTOR? KOTOR is like niftier. That's about it. That's all I got. Street Wraith. I've got Shadow. Also, Night runs out of Wastelands eventually. Interesting. Yeah, it's just a bummer to play against. That's really it. Is anyone like getting Crucible Wastelanded? No. Definitely preferable to Oko. I mean, it's pretty easy to block KOTOR if you put creatures in your deck. Whatever. Like, that's just not. That's not the point I'm making. Just like whenever I play against Ramenev Excavator, it's just like, yay. Hmm. I think we Wasteland here, and then next turn we can go double Pile Driver. I guess this could be Doomsday. I would think Shadow would fetch Watery Grave there. Oh, no, it's Shadow. What effect would a 3-drop that dies without value to bullet be fair against? I don't know. I'm not really trying to argue that Ramenev Excavator is bad for Legacy by any stretch. It's just not the point, but I just don't like playing against it. It's really as simple as that. I wish these volcanic islands were shot in ports. Glen Voice of. Well, they might suddenly die. We are attacking for 11 next turn. I feel like Thought sees us. All right, Delver, what you got? Flip to Force. Sure. Wasteland teleports to their hand. The appearance of Cavern of Souls. I really hope we draw Daze here, and they Fatal Push the Pile Driver, and we Daze it. Huh? No Snuff Out. Fatal Push. Now they have to Force. Force pitch days. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, let's attack. Thought sees me. Do it. Don't play a shadow or an angler. Ooh, preordain. Okay. Flip blue instead of red. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. If we draw a war chief, they die. So they have something here. Yes, they do. Tilt. If we draw a war chief, we can mix this. Nice. Giving us time. Hey, Tukes. We're doing some stuff. I didn't know goblins could swim. This is soggy bottom, boys. No! Tech. Tech ruins the whole plan. Alright. War Chief. War Chief one-time dealer. Fuck, come on. We flooded out a lot, I've noticed. Don't flip. Don't draw a spell. Okay. Imprint has the art on there. Okay. Alright, has to be War Chief. And they need to not have anything. Alright, well, we drew one spell, two spells, maybe three. Feels bad. Pierce? I don't think Pierce does anything. It's like him and shit. Probably we can do Pierce on the draw. Rebs, eh. Trashmaster, eh. A lot of our cards are good though. Muxus. Shave. Pile driver. Grenzo's kind of sweet in this matchup because they have so much cheap stuff. You hit cantrips and stuff, it's good. If you hit Garmag Angler, it's like just you insta win. I think on the draw we'll cut Daze for Pierce. Pierce Kinesis, maybe? Maybe. Matchups felt very slow. I don't know if it's just me, but it just feels like a very slow pace. Nope. Even worse. Come on, deck. Come on. Fine. We'll bottom a land. And could have bottomed the Lackey. Makes my top deck's worse though. Gonna lead on waste. I don't know. I don't want to fetch Volk and then get wasted. Thought sees you. No? Alright. We'll make him think about Daze. Double force? No. Stick Scourger, why? We are in a very bad spot. We have very few good top decks. I think our hope is that they put themselves really low with shadow stuff, and then we bolt them and they die. That's the hope. They missed a land on the ponder, but still kept. Ooh, double bolt is interesting. Okay. Thoughtseize kind of a bummer. Okay. How's the Delver block the shadow? really need him to take 3 damage somehow. That sucks. All right, Jump Palm. It's all you. We like... I don't even know how we make our way to lethal here. Hmm. Don't draw a fucking Gurmag. Son of a bitch. That's some bullshit right there. Perfect timing. I think we have no outs now. Ugh. That was a brutal match. All right. DAZE was okay. We never drew a game 2, though. Our hands have just been really rough. Yeah. That sling. With only one Mogwar Marshal. Get him up the ground. Man, if we drew that Wasteland 1 turn earlier, we'd probably just win. I also drew double Snuff Out, which is a very good card in the matchup. Because it gets their life total low enough to shadow you quickly. I don't know. They had a very high end. Did they have a very high end draw? It kind of felt like they did. The Force for the Vial. They had Wasteland. They had Shadow. They had Snuff Out. Double Snuff Out. That's fine. We've yet to go Lackey into DAZE, which I'm kind of upset about because that's the entire point of this deck. Does this deck just have too many lands in it? Turn 2 Cranko. I'm gonna lead on Volk. In case I do draw DAZE, because I might want to Wasteland them. Ponder. No. Stop it. Well, chat. Unless this Wasteland is really good. Probably did. Oh, it was really good. Cool. DAZE their next play. I'm gonna cycle jump Pullman up. Sarcastic. Alright, that's castable. Alright, next turn we have Krenko. Can protect it with Daze. No. Stop it. Oh. I think I'm gonna let's do this for mana efficiency. So I can play my Krenko. Alright, Krenko. Got a lot of work to do. You got a lot of goblins to make. This. I think I do. Problem is that I can daze back and replay their land. Yeah. Shuffle. No bolt one time. No bolt one time. Okay. All right. Let's draw War Chief or Matron. Just a goblin, please. Nice. Pog Champ. We still don't know if this is Rug Delver or Blue Red Delver. You got a bolt here. Goodbye, Cavern. All right, Krenko. We got 2 tokens out of you. This is why Krenko's not very good. By the way. So they just kept a light hand, a land light hand. They bolt, Delver, Daze. Pretty easy keep, right? right, let's draw a pile driver. Even better. I should not have played that first. Pile driver. Scoop. All right. All right. Still don't know blue, red, or rug. We'll side basically the same regardless. Pyrokinesis in, bolt in. I guess the real difference is relic or not. Let's build probably once the red blasts. Yeesh, this is gonna be rough against rug. Daze shit though. Do we want to board out any? Opponent has disconnected. Oh boy. Relic or Sting Scourger? Don't think so. Shit, let's keep another pile driver in over Muxus number 3. I think this is what's making the thing double. I just realized. Going to hour 4 of streaming. This has felt like a very slow league. Your opponent's just taking forever. What Daze and Turbo Muxus show? That's kind of what I initially started with, but the problem is it's so easy to run out of gas in hand, right? And Turbo Muxus only works because all your cards work towards the same goal. Daze puts you in the spot where like you're gonna have too much filler, or you're just not gonna be as streamlined, and your Muxus flips are gonna be worse. Your ringleaders are gonna be worse. I don't think you can play Ancient Tomb, Chromox, and Daze in your mono red deck. Soggy Bog Boys. Oh god. Turn 1 Prickly Bargart, Daze you broken. Brainstorm solves those issues. Yeah, so I guess we're cutting Chalice at that point. Oh, turn 1 Vial with Daze Protection. Sneep. Oh, it's Rug. Cut all days for Razorfin. I'll take that under advisement. No shuffle. Okay. Bulk. Either Vial. Daze me, I dare you. Solid clip that. That's just a bottom. Alright, we're gonna wasteland them. Oh man. That cannot be the right time to brainstorm. It's time to brainstorm around my dazes. Jesper Vile now. We're kind of fucked if they played Dreadhorde right there. Yep, we would be. Oh, how the tables have turned, indeed. Lands, not ideal. So I could jam both things here. But they bolt the Crater Maker right here. No, all right. I'm gonna go War Chief Matron for Matron. No bolt. Sweet. Uh-huh. Wasteland Cavern, sure. Booty. Goif. 3/4. There are no creatures in the graveyard. Oh, Jump Pump can't kill this Goif. Awkward. Oh, that's so awkward. I mean, I can attack. I don't know if that's better than just matroning for my ringleader, though. Stifle in this deck? Oh, that'd be dumb. I could matron for Pile Driver to force a trade. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I could go to 1 if they didn't like the Pile Driver, but if they have force, that's pretty bad though. Can we just chill for a turn? Sucks. All right. Ringleader, let's go. Chainwhirler not thrilling. Pile Driver, bottoming 2 or elemental. Perfect. This fucking guy. Guess we can technically kill it. The Whirler plus Crater Maker. Or that. That works too. Um. Hmm. Gotta go for the Chain Whirler line still. Are there any good goblins in any other colors? Like what? I mean, besides black? Unsettled Mariner. Yeah, Unsettled Mariner is actually very good. Yeah, it's not a lie. Oko, sure. I'll be happy if they elk my file, I think. All right. Ringleader, please. Or matron. Nope. So I just go with their face. I want them to be able to steal my Chain Whirler. The problem. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have to kill the Oko here. All right, that's cool. Cycle. Yeah, Grumgully the Generous. Yeah, it's a good one. Bottomed 2 Rebs, so I will play at the land and intend to fetch. Dare play another fucking Tarmogoyf. Lothus. That doesn't really do anything. I think. Alright, we'd be happy to draw Reb here, so I'm gonna fetch. A lot of good draws. Gem Palm, Muxus, Wasteland doesn't really do anything. Alright, I think we put them in a spot where they either lose their Oko or they take lots of damage. Maybe this Chamberlain should have gone phase 2. Take 4. What do we have left that's good draw? We have Pyrokinesis, we could hardcast. Gem Palm would be really good. It's pretty bad. On 1 bolt. Ugh, it's so bad for me if they have bolt. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god, opponent, stop it with the mana. We're gonna die to this thing, aren't we? Draw fucking Gurmag or Booting Mantrals. Ugh. Sucks. Sure wish we had a Sling Yang in our deck. Just win on the spot. They should tick Vial to 6 by now. Probably should. So they could Daze the Muxus, and that'd be like just the worst thing ever. We only have like 1 4-drop left. Yeah, this should have gone up to 6. Yep. Just gonna die to this thing very slowly. This deck feels like it floods out really easily, and I think part of that is the lack of ringleaders. Odd. Muxus, 1-time dealer. I'm literally just gonna die to this thing. Why does it gain life? It had a bolt next turn. Alright. I wonder if they've considered it. Alright, well, Relic's definitely coming in now. We're gonna cut these stupid Pyroblasts. No shuffle, but also not kill me. Interesting. Just like Force of Will or something? I don't know. What card, Chase? Tell me. Dak Faden? Ooh, that's a good idea. Good idea. Alright. Game 3, right? Alright. Relic, please. Pyroblast, you suck. Sting Scourger. Eh. Alright, we'll get him. We're fine. Not with that one. Alright, this is pretty good. Bottom fetch. Oh, I should have let him bulk. Fuck. Batman. Stealer files back. Oh my god. Tech for the Strifo pile matchup. Double Delver, huh? They're mage. Aren't they Matrixers? Chase, right? You can just Ooh, good draw. Deck on triggers from spells. Ugh. Lame. Ooh. That's a good turn. Jump homing on flip delvers is just like, ah. 3 delvers, you say? No red source. Decklist is definitely not updated. 100% unupdated. Oh. Is that even my real list right now? Cut the chalices or something. And then move Chain Whirler sideboard, third War Chief. Something like that. Seems they just have red cards stuck in their hand. Dak Welder. Ooh, that's kind of sick. Hey, Lynn Chalice. Haven't seen you in a while. We are playing Abomination. Yeah, the attack, I think the race does not favor them here. I guess we can just attack for 1, so. All right. This pile driver putting in the work. Now they're just dead to the pile driver. Yep. Stay with me, chat. Shuffle. Yeah. That's not a red source. I'm gonna daze your Tarmogoyf. GG. Good old random probe. It's not random at all. It's to beat Psychotog. Ah! Reveal hand. Oh, John Lexus. Yep, 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 yep. Nice 3-color deck. Are we gonna 3-2 with this league? Oh my god. That kind of thing is why people play blue red delver, right? All right, for all the marbles, let's go. You've yet to lackey daze Muxus someone that that must happen. Yeah, we need more pro blue in Magic to solve Legacy. Just get protection for blue to like so many things. Yeah, blue red delver's medium, whatever. It's not the point. But like the mana base consistency is the appeal of blue red delver, right? Yeah, more Pyroblast type cards. I don't know if Legacy needs more Pyroblast type cards though. Like is like is 8 not no one's playing 8 Pyroblasts. We have more blue 8 and white and black. No. Not allowed. The inert miss run the draw. Bummer. I was just alerted that oh wow, this hand's cool. I don't know, blue red delver is kind of different than burn now. It used to be the case, it was just like blue red prowess. Yeah, they have the hexproof from, yeah. Eat. That's on 6. 2021 with your pro blue on creatures. Will Magic exist in 2021? We'll see. We will see. The game makes it that far. You get punked by Invocation Daze. Bad, man. Yeah. I have this playmat. This looks really nice on the playmat. Next, we're going to go turn 1, Volk, Skirk. Opponent will be confused. We'll play War Marshal. Then we jump home something if we have to. Yeah, normal border with this art would be sick. Oh, it's in the tank. Mulligan's the 5. All right. Yeah, these don't look great. Volga's a 5 means we're dead or we're in really good shape. That's the thing. All right, no pregame effects. I like that. Mountain. Goblin Guide. All right. Our hand's not terrible against burn, but our deck is, so... Goblin Matron revealed. All right, that's a reasonable draw. Oh boy. They're on 5, and Burn does not mulligan very well, so. This Daze is awkward in that it's really hard to use. Turn. Yeah. Can jump on next turn without necessarily having to play War Marshal. Probably will anyway, though. Honestly, I might just like Daze. So someone else playing Valk and Goblins earlier. I wonder. I wanted to play against Elliot, or maybe they played against Solnox. Opponent is curious. Muxus on top. Now that is interesting. We could turn 3 Muxus. Don't kill my Prospector, which they now probably will. Skewer the critics, yeah. Flip Daze to Goblin Guide, yeah. Old Daze 6-drop deck, as was mentioned earlier. Combo. Alright, see you, Goblin Guide. Show and tell Muxus. Don't think Muxus would quite do what we want it to do if you did that. Well, we only have 1 Skirk in our deck. That might be an oversight. Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack has been played. JPR played it once and it was hilarious. Vintage Flash Mux. Oh god. The thing about Mux is you have to contort your deck to make it good, right? Yeah, there's only 1 Skirk in here, right? Could get Lackey. Grenzo is very good against Burn. War Chief. Still kind of far away. Hmm. And so it's kind of appealing here. It's active next turn as opposed to Lackey, which needs another turn. We can just hit some bolts off the top of the deck and just race them. Also, we can go 2-drop plus Jump Helm if we have to. Cut us vials for sneak attacks. Yeah, burn them out with your deck. I have Fire Blasted burn players before with Goblins. It's great. Price. Like to counter your spell. This is round 5. We're 2-2. Oh my god. Ooh, Matron, that's a good draw. Maybe we should play Matron instead of playing Grenzo. But why? Um, Alright, now I'm gonna get Lackey. Because I have 2 must bolt targets coming up. Um, Opponent knows what's up. Alright, we're at 12. They have 1 card. Seems like we can get out of this one. I mean, Blue Red Delver used to play Price of Progress. It's not like that big a deal. Got Goblins and Volks, and I'm not against trying it. Drawn a land. Ow, okay, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Grenzo time. Yeah, Razorfin Hunter. I considered it for the meme. I definitely considered it. Good versus Iceman Quaddle. Mountain. Fire Blast. Rift Bolt. Lava Spike. That's 10. Oh, I can't suspend it. Boo. Alright, Fire Blast you. Alright, let's deck. Alright, we've successfully beaten Burn. Time for game 2. They did mulligan to 5. Alright. Pyrokinesis in. Lightning Bolt in. Spell Pierce is actually pretty good. Franco out. My god, I can counter smash to Smithereens. The dream. Chain Roller's not very good. This on the draw is hard to get into play. Could she have a Cavern? I feel like we've been flooding out a lot. Try this. Maybe Shape of Vile. Don't think I can keep this, unfortunately. Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. Holy shit, this is almost a 4-hour stream. God, this is just matches. I don't know why, it just feels slow. So we got turn on Vile, but all right, so are we keeping the blue cards? I think we bottom the Daze and then keep the Pierce. Streamed 9 hours last night. Ah, fuck that. I can't do that. Let's just try to draw Island. Go turn on Goblin Guide, give us Volcanic. No, wrong 1-drop. No smash to Smithereens, please. I like their mountain choice. Okay, let's smash the Smithereens. We really gotta draw some removal, or we gotta draw. I'm at 10 on turn 2. Happy place to be. Why? Deck, why do you punish me now? I think we got a block. Okay. Please give me a land. It's an all cast pay 2 mana for it. Yeah, that's accurate. What do you got? Only 2 cards. Bolt the Lackey. All right. Well, we'll see what guide reveals. Or we decide whether or not we're blocking. 3rd Goblin War Chief. Wow, this fucking sucks. Just take 4 here. God, it's so bad. It's such a bad draw. Oh, just the absolute worst. It's just bad for so many reasons. Put me some gobos, nice. This is a gobbo-friendly stream. If we had a second land, we could play our other war chief and be like not super giga dead. Okay, flood out. That's what we need. What we need. Okay. No attack. Okay, so they don't have a spell. Okay. Alright. Blue source, come on. DAZE and spell pierce are dropping off pretty quick here. Og. I think I'm gonna attack with my war chief. I'm at 6. I can't sit here forever. Oh, they do have a spell. Nope. Alright. I play. Hold up Pierce plus DAZE. Precarious position, you could say. We have no life gainer deck. Oh, hardcast Rift Bolt. I say to you, hardcast DAZE? I should have pierced that. Last card is Fire Blast. I die. I just thought the DAZE would drop off faster. Definitely go for the double block here. Yeah, I don't think they have it. Yeah, I think they drew Rift Bolt for turn. All right. Jump Home would be very good. Not going to play that one. To keep attacking with the War Chief. Yeah, I think they have a land. So we can counter like a Sulfuric Vortex or something like that. Another hardcast Rift Bolt. Bryce we can counter. I need like a pile driver. How did I board? Still got 2 ringleaders. I can matron for 1 mana, so I think I go to 4. Draw. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. I'm fine jumping with Lackey. All right. Ooh, we got him on a 3-turn clock, 2-turn clock if we draw anything, potentially 1-turn clock. Price. For 2. I think I should pierce this. Going to 3 against Burn does not sound like a good idea. Alright, so I'm rewarded for using the DAZE earlier. Okay. Swifty. Okay. To get this game over with. They attack, I'm forced to block, but I think I've cast like 2 ringleaders. There's only 2 in the deck. Earlier, I don't think we resolved many ringleaders, cast many ringleaders in the other league either, so definitely a low. We drew 1, we got 1 draw 4, and we flipped it off of Muxus. Guide. Okay. Awkward. X. Okay. Come on, ringleader. I think I have to. I don't think passing is a winning line. I have to make the. Yeah, I gotta convince them to make the trade here. Right. Both at 5. This game's so close. No attack. Not a great days. Oh man. I don't think we have anything we can daze anymore. %100% play another Volk. Oh. Yeah, I can waste myself plus days. Yeah, okay. Waste plus pick it up, yeah. Um, There's hardcast days here. Problem if I hardcast days, I can price me and do two damage. Then the Eidolon doesn't resolve. I don't want to alt cast because I can hardcast Muxus by I have 4 lands in play and 1 in hand. Two Muxuses. There's a pretty real cost to alt casting here. I'm gonna hardcast. Something seems a little off here. What gives you that impression? Alright, Ringleader into Muxus. Let's go. Not allowed to cast that, am I? The 4th War Chief. Kind of scary. They can cast 2 spells and kill me, but I can't. They don't die because they're a 5 instead of 4. I'm probably dead here. Gem Palm. I guess Pyrokinesis. Oh, wow. That's bold. Huh. Okay, so they can cast Fire Blast. But nothing else. I think if I draw Ringleader, I win. Alright, well, I'm gonna play my land because they can't cast Price anymore. Well, that's not necessarily true. Now we're just waiting to draw leader. Jump on would be so good. And they're waiting to draw Fire Blasts. They can hardcast Fire Blast. It's hilarious. This feels like a what if I go to 1 here? I feel like this is the correct block, right? I don't think 1 and 3 are different numbers. Can't beat a Fire Blast. Yeah, they said they played. It must have been you, Carrie. You got me? Oh boy. Oh my god. This deck is broken. He was also your 3-2 match with Soggy Bottom Boys. That was an interesting game. I like the Mexican standoff. Cashes every league, yeah. It used to be some. Probably not actually. All right. Well, that was quite an experience. I'm borrowing these. These aren't mine. Don't blame me, Tuxdev. Blame Nathan. No, thank you, Nathan, for letting me borrow your Volks and Dazes. Oh man. I don't know what tells you more about Legacy Leagues that both this and my normal Goblins list that I've spent like hundreds of hours on got the same record. Just kind of tells you that leagues have a lot of nonsense and can't read too far into any of them. We get to Fire Blast somebody with Grenzo. That's kind of sick. I think this deck should have another Skirk Prospector. And could cut Grenzo, I guess. Yeah, leagues are very all over the place. Had a Black Premium Slang, yeah. Our mana didn't mess us up that bad. It was interesting to see how it felt like we were flooding out a lot, but I think that's kind of makes sense for the way this is built in a lot of senses because the hell sentence did I just say? It's just like you don't have that many ways to mitigate flood. You're not churning through your deck, and you have like situationally dead cards. It's just I don't know. It felt really easy to get flooded out. Or is this you've got more top ends? I mean, well, you got one less Muxus, but you got ports and stuff. I think the thing is port. You get to do more with your mana. You don't have spells to cast necessarily. That's pretty important for your non-blue deck is to have mana sinks. I don't know if I'm gonna play this on Sunday or not. I don't know if I'm gonna play Sunday or not in general. We played against Maverick, Workalome, Reanimator. Burn? Burn. Yeah, so Maverick, Workalome, Reanimator, Burn, 4-color Snow. Then Hogak, Maverick, Shadow. Yeah, Shadow. What's this? Oh, Rug Delver. And then Burn. 2 Burn, 2 Maverick. Interesting, bizarre, classic League things. I don't know. I don't know if I want to play on Sunday. It takes up a whole day, right? Let me give these back to Nathan. Chase, you make a reasonable point. Make a very reasonable point. I've had good runs in the showcases before. I've played 3 of them, maybe 4. And the 2 I streamed, I like 1, 2 dropped, and then the others I had pretty deep runs in. One I got 11th. I was pretty proud of that. Just played a little loose, like towards the final rounds, and cost me top 8. Just didn't tighten up against Rug Delver, and it's me big time. So, but 2 good players has to mean something. Man, it's almost midnight. It's Friday. Thank fucking God. I was losing it playing, doing work. Not handle it anymore. I need to find myself a dedicated 4-color snow player to practice with. If I had done that before this weekend, I think I'd feel more comfortable playing in the showcase. Because I feel pretty comfortable playing against Rug Delver. My Rug Delver win rate is like almost 80% in leagues. But obviously against better players, it's going to be more like 60 probably. Snow, yeah, snow is so fucking boring is the thing. It's like, oh, do I really want to grind matches against snow? Ugh. Though we did have a really cool match against snow today, actually. Modern, I have nothing. I have Embercleave memes that I took the Embercleaves out of. I have this pile of garbage. None of these have been updated since Snoop came out, so I have no idea. I don't touch Modern. I might play Nick Fit on Sunday. Which of these have Stench Skipper? Oh, Stench Skipper. That's Bog Boys. Where's Bog Boys? Bog Nation or Bog Nation 2? Yeah. Oh, did we cut Stench Skipper? There's Stench Skipper. Yeah, so here's red black. But this is just like, it just becomes goblins inevitably. This is true. This is true Bog Boys. The fearsome Cabal Slavers lock truly will dominate the legacy meta one day. People won't see it coming. If you know snow is coming, why not drop that bolt for Pyroblast? Let's take a look here. I've already got 3 blast effects, and I almost don't even want the 3rd against snow. I just barely won it. Oop, nope, relic, get out of there. And the Bolt, honestly, I sometimes board it in Snow just because of they're boarding into 2 Containment Priests and 2 Plague Engineers. So having 1 mana. So like in that case, I just wish it was a Tarfire, but Lightning Bolt kills Dreadhorde. So this is more of a Delver card, but it's good in other matchups. But it's mostly for Delver. Killing Dreadhorde unconditionally. But if you look at how I'm siding against Snow, it's like these 6 come in for sure, and then these 3, I'll bring in one of these 3 depending on what their exact build seems to look like to me. And then I'll usually side out like 1 to 2 Crater Makers, my Gem Palm, the Prospectors. Well, I'm on the draw, I leave in 1 Prospector and shave Lackey. Let's even start shaving Wogmore Marshal. Shave a Wasteland. Play bazillion basics in their 4-color deck somehow. So this is what I usually end up looking like. I kind of hate shaving a War Marshal in the matchup, but Plague is such an asshole. And Chain Whirler is fine. It's just the annoying thing about Chain Whirler against Snow, honestly, is that obviously it dices at both Decay and Plow, so that's not great. It's not super resilient. But also it doesn't let you ignore Oko as much as you want to. You just don't want to put combat damage into Oko, but if you have Chain Whirler in play, you have to care about the ultimate to some extent, because they can steal it, and then they have a 3/3 first strike. But yeah, if I was only playing in Snow, this would be a Tarfire, because there's both Snow and Delver at top tables. I'm hedging more towards Delver, though Snow is a worse matchup than Delver. Like, I feel really confident versus Delver, but I think the Bolt has been like a big part of like Bolt's so good. But Snow's like not a bad matchup, but it's just more finicky, more swingy. Well, you have to play in an uncomfortable way against Snow compared to Delver. Like Delver, you just play control, and that's like what Goblins is good at, is playing creature control. Against against Snow, you have to be an aggro deck, and you're not normally built for that, though this build is. So that's why I go with 3 Piledriver, 3 Warchief. Snow players don't want to admit it, but it's a super swingy deck. What do you mean by that, Chase, actually? Like, what does swingy mean from your perspective? I'm not even necessarily, I don't really disagree, but I'm curious what that comes from your side. Yeah, I can easily see shaving second Crater Maker for Bolt. Probably a lot of 0s or 10s, not a lot of filtering. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Because it's very pro... Yeah. It's a bit of a monoculture of a deck, right? I see people trying to diversify with like a Feldar Guardian or Feldar Retreat, but I think that card is bad if you're not already have Uro set up, right? Like, if you're not generating the extra lands from Uro, is it really gonna do more than give you a couple of 2/2s over the course of a game? But like, yeah, I think they lean really hard on Oko and Uro just carrying them entirely, because if they... Yeah, KOTOR definitely much more appealing because you can very consistently trigger it. Snow seems like if you don't have Uro, you're gonna have like it's just like, oh, I'm out of lands. Snow's only 3 lackey. No, the fourth one's right here. I was just showing sideboarding versus Snow. It's like, does Maverick really need? I guess Maverick. I guess Felder Retreat is probably good for Maverick style decks. Against control decks. This is an enchantment that doesn't die to abrupt decay. And like Felder Retreat is gonna be very good against sweepers, right? And it also makes your knight insane because you can give it vigilance. Yeah, replaces like a Gideon type card. Yeah. Still think about like this is the thing, like I have like a lot of practice. Oh yeah. So when I'm on the draw, I said like this, and I'm on the play, I cut the last prospector. Because Snow turn one like if you could Cavern Lackey against Snow, I don't know how many white sources they play, but it's not that many. And so they need white source plus plow. They usually have to play Astrolabe first or Cantrip first. So Cavern Lackey just like fucking dumpsters them most of the time. Yeah, Snow's mana. I mean, it's weird because it's sometimes like if they have a bad draw, they really do fall over to a wasteland. So yeah, the logic of keeping in a prospector when on the draw is that Lackey is they have like a lot of 2 mana ways or cantrip plus answer ways to get rid of Lackey, and also Ice Fang becomes in the mix. Whereas prospector, you want an extra way to ramp into Muxus in the mid game, without actually having to get to 6 mana, 6 lands, or 5 plus War Chief. So you want non-combat ways to ramp, basically. But when you're on the play, you can just kind of rely on Lackey a bit more. What's my goblin count again? Really, it looks so stupid to cut Jump Palm Incinerator for Lightning Bolt. Like that's just or Crater Maker for Lightning Bolt, because Crater Maker answers all the things you care about with that you would want to bolt. It's just it's so much harder to bolt. So much harder to Crater Maker Flashed in Priest, or so much more inefficient Crater Maker engine. 1 mana is so good. So I'm trading threat density and Ringleader Muxus hits for cheapness and flexibility. I don't know if that's correct. 32 main goblins. 33 creatures main. But doing this, gonna 27. Don't love that. I'd like to stay at 28, so I'd like to board in Chain Whirler. Keep Bolt on the side. Chain Whirler play draw thing? Might be. Because on the draw, Icewind Quaddle is more likely to be cast before trading with something. We'll flash it in on my end of my turn too. And unless I play Tormund Lackey, they're not going to be trading it with anything. It makes some sense to me. I just wonder if there's better cuts. I wonder if I like Munitions Expert is good and bad in the matchup. How often do I actually kill planeswalkers with it? Almost never. I usually just kill elks. Sometimes kill Uro. Very rarely you kill engineer with it. Priest. Mostly just elks. Or quaddles. But if you're doing that, you'd want most of the time. Protected Lackey thing is a big deal. Maybe I shave an expert when on the play. Sense. Play versus snow. Not presenting a blocker. It doesn't. It changes the vial curve though. If you get to run vial, turn 2 if you don't support. Vial and Lackey. Waddle you there. You really want the expert then. Creator Maker kind of accomplishes the thing, but it's more inefficient and less and not hard parity. It's tough. Really tough. Alternatively, I could not. If I knew that they were only playing, if they weren't playing back to basics, then I think I could get away with only 2 blasts. And then I can board in the bolt. Then I think. Jesus. So on the play, it's all fine. Shane Whirler, I don't need when on the play. I'm sure we both played it, Jay. So on the play, if I sided like this, been 2 Crater Makers, but I boarded an extra bolt as an extra answer. So the 3 key parts of Pyroblast are back to basics number 1, Oko number 2, Uro number 3, because Pyroblasting Uro is like, Unless you're using it for tempo. Realms plus brainstorm. Yeah, that was probably Grumsh. Obviously, Pyroblasting, Ice Vent Quaddle, now the new card as well, can be relevant. Like, whenever I watch Snow get played, it's just like, oh wow, Pyroblast is super good here, like, just all the time. The problem is Pyroblast does not answer Plague, nor does it answer Containment Priest. I have noticed that when you're keeping hands, if your hand is like reactive with a Pyroblast, you're not allowed to keep it, because they will power through the blast. Like, you can't just sit on your heel, do nothing, just because you have a Pyroblast. It's not that good. So if I did this one on the play, and then on the draw, swap this for this, and then got Chain Whirler in there. Also, like I want the blast more. I shave a land on the draw. 23. Just gave up on wastelanding them. Basically just save wasteland for Caracas. I could shave a port on the draw as well. Instead. It's harder to use port when on the draw. We have to make one more cut. Do that. This is so hard. This is the thing, it's hard to analyze without playing. Like, let's look at my Snow loss, the game 2 I lost. Let's look at the whole match. So on the play, had Turon Vial, and it was a little awkward, but top deck Lackey was really good. The expert got plowed there. It was a fine decision. Plowed the trend for some reason. Decay. He just mucks his thumb. Alright, so we killed him on turn 5, basically. Wasteland was very good. That was bad hand. Reasonable hand here. I could have kept the Sling Gang. Bottomed one of the pile drivers, I guess. File resolved. It waddled. I could have played pile driver there. I was trying to stop abrupt decay. That's a really interesting turn though. Kira's really punished for not having Chain Whirler in my deck. So if I go Mature and Chain Whirler there, they always had the fetch to protect from the port. So if this was a different land, like a non-fetch land, I could port and Violent Warchief File and Pile Driver swing for Bazillion. So I continue to play it slow. I just got a Matron for Ringleader that turn. Oko, they looked my Vial. So Pyroblast would have been obviously really good. I would have tapped differently, obviously. Matron, grabbed Expert. I think I'm okay with, but could also have easily gotten Ringleader. Would have ended up better for me for sure. Go War Chief. File. Plow. Kill the Oko. Trade off the board. And they have the Wombo of Seagate into double plow. That was really devastating. Yeah, so I'd cut Whirler. Go to Caracas. Village Rights is pretty gross. And I drew another Oko. I died to this Oko. Just drew lands for a couple turns in a row. They also drew 4 Astrolabes, so they could just elk something every single turn. 4 Martial Draw was decent, but then they had Celestial Purge to exile it, which is pretty unusual. So I had 1 less turn of jump blocking. Could have gone Matron for Sling there. I could have gone Matron for Matron. I think I should have gone Matron for Muxus. Yeah. I would have had 1 more turn. I'd go to 2. So we died to like the turn 7 Oko or whatever, but that was also only because they drew a bunch of Astrolabes to make the Elks faster. Double plow, so I mean Pyroblast would have won, Pyroblast on Seagate would have won, Pyroblast on Oko would have won. But yeah, 1 more blocker there gets me what I need, and then Muxus presumably gives me enough board presence because I can just like Muxus Caracas for the rest of the game. I only have 1 more plow, right? 2. Oh no, they have 2 more, but my Muxus hit like a Sling Gang, they probably died. Or honestly, like War Chief even, maybe. So yeah, Pyroblast. I feel like this game's slightly atypical though. They didn't draw Priest or Engineer, which is usually what kills you in this matchup. They also didn't draw Uro, which is also you usually don't die to Oko. I think that's atypical. The other last time I played against Snow. That Pierce felt so bad. Okay. Shadow. Alright, I don't want to just click on random matches to see when I played against Snow. I don't know. Every time I cut Jump Home in control matches, it feels weird, but I'm just pretty sure it's correct. Yeah, so I go to 28 goblins there. I think I like this. I could cut I could just do this when on the play as well, right? Oh no, I don't want to cut them any lands. I like waste and port more when on the play, or like port more when on the play. I could cut Caracas. I could only bring in. I could not bring in Caracas when on the play. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Magic's hard. Almost 5.5 hours. Let's see who else is streaming. Appreciate everyone tuning in. You may or may not see some stuff from me coming through. I'm a little burnt out in Magic. I'm playing 80s a lot, having fun with that. I don't know. My relationship with the game is changing, I think, and I don't know if I'm going to ease off of content making. I contemplated closing the Patreon for a month. I've got an article I want to write though. Looks like no one's streaming Legacy. It's just not very, like, to play like quote unquote competitively. It's just not very fun. I just don't like the cards that are good. Like Muxus made goblins less interesting. It's just, I don't like the aspects that I'm forced to lean into. I hate that I have Plague Engineer hanging over my head every single time I want to rebuild the deck. I don't like that I have to, like, I'd love to play second Jump Home Incinerator. That's just like, that's not the kind of game. It's like incremental advantage. Like Munitions Expert is better, not just because it deals 1 more damage, but because it's just like, it hits for 1 every turn. And drawing a card, I don't like how often you're encouraged in Legacy now to spew things out and then see what happens. And you see that in the nature of how a lot of decks are built, right? Like carefully sitting and holding back patiently for the right moment isn't what is optimal. And so, like, yeah, like Slow Depths isn't played, Turbo Depths is, you know, it's like Sneak and Show's playing Daze because you got a jam earlier. You're not playing Pierce and Flusterstorm. Or, I mean, I guess they are, but not as much. Fluster, oh, actually. Delver's that way too. Like, you just jam into Daze every time because there's 6 forces and there's only 4 Dazes. And so, like, unless you have the luxury of doing it, it's usually correct to jam. So that's why I've been doing some other stuff. And when I've been playing, it's just been like 3/2s, and it's just like at least one match I'll mull to 4. And I think the part that's my problem is like I'll over mulligan because I feel like the stream or the format requires such early plays that I have to mulligan aggressively, which I don't like. Yeah, we had some good matches tonight. I enjoyed tonight just fine. But I don't know if I really had that much fun. Like, personally, I think weirdly the snow game was actually one of our most interesting games, just because there was a lot of do we go for it, and I ended up losing to the plow, but I think if they didn't have the fetch land, my play was rewarded. Yeah, like Maverick's super jammy too. Maverick versus Goblins used to be one of my absolute favorite matches in Legacy. And now I just think it's like really, really boring. Like Maverick vs. Goblins was actually like I think my first paper Legacy match, and it was super, super fun. And now it's just kind of the games are so stupid swingy. Like whoever wins steamrolls. Yeah, it's just kind of a bummer. Like I like streaming. I like reading Magic content. I like goblins. I still like the deck. I still think it's one of the most fascinating puzzles around that you can find in the game. Like, look at me. I spent like an hour agonizing over Cyborg slots versus Snow because it's like, so you got to consider so many different things. That is interesting. But just feeling very discouraged, I think. Um, so we'll see if I play on Sunday. It's kind of a spew to not play on Sunday because I have the points. So see if I wake up and be like, yeah, this is what I want to do today. Yeah, Oko. Yeah, we got turn 1 Oko'd today. That was not fun. Not fun at all. Like a draw of goblins is that is actually pretty good against Oko compared to a lot of decks because you have a lot of relatively redundant pieces that are ETB based, right? But you know, it still gets you. It's never that bad. I mean, okay, sometimes it's very bad, but I don't I don't think it's super interesting or fun because it's just like you just try to ignore it. You just build your deck to ignore it. Maybe make more Reddit posts. I don't think WotC cares. I think that's the really depressing thing. I just don't think they care about the health of the format. Because I think league data will give them the impression that Legacy is perfectly healthy. Because the leagues are just so much stuff. Because I think everyone's just kind of in this mindset that Legacy is very boring. Or stale, at least. Games can still be interesting, but the meta is stale. It's just been Rug Delver, Rug Delver, Rug Delver, 4 colors no, 4 colors no. Like, just for fucking ever. And then there's, like, random decks that crush Delver for a week or whatever. Like, you know, Bryant with 4 Carpet of Flowers in his test sideboard, or Hogak, you know, as an archetype. You know, they spike weekends or whatever. But results kind of bear out that Rug Delver wins like almost every event, right? I guess Maverick's all right now. 1-2 challenges or something. Even that's just like that deck's really bad against Snow. And so the cycle just bit bop back and forth between 4 color Snow and Delver for forever. Until they change something. But because leagues are so artificially diverse from people just playing whatever because they want to have fun. WotC's not going to see that data unless they look actually carefully at the format, which I don't think people at WotC are interested in doing that. Like, I doubt they have someone like at the company that's like, yeah, okay, your job is to look at legacy health closely and really analyze what's going on here. Like, what are the pressures? What is being pushed out? What is being something being oppressive? Yeah. I mean, I think Dreadhorde is still more of an issue than Oko is. I don't think Oko's not broken. It's just ubiquitous and boring as fuck. That's just the problem. Uro is more powerful. Orcanis is more powerful. Loan program for card hoarder, that'd be cool. I'm waiting for card hoarders ticket price to go back up because I want to sell these tickets. Who wants to buy tickets from me? Like 0.9 or something. 90 cents per ticket. I'll happily sell to you. I don't feel like arguing about Deathray Shaman. I mean, Turbo Depths, if you're Tom Hip, is very good. Tom's really good at scaring people into playing to punt. He does to me all the time. But if you don't have like those really good reads on how to get someone to make a mistake, I feel like it's hard for Depths to be that good. Yeah, Tom makes Depths look like the most broken shit in the universe. All right, I'm gonna stop complaining and just go to bed or something. Play Hades. Anyone playing Legacy? I don't really know anyone streaming either, so I just close. Yeah, Hades gas. Game's so fun. Nope, nobody's streaming Legacy. All right, well, I'll call it there then. I'll host Fluffy Wolf. They've hosted me before. I have not watched their stream, but reciprocating's all nice. All right. Catch y'all next time. Thanks, Cody, for the raid earlier. Thanks for the followers. And hope you guys learned some stuff about goblins. We had a good time with Soggy Bottom Boys. Appreciate a good meme. See you guys on Tuesday, most likely. See what we were talking about, how the event went.